Step number 10 for the beginner oboe student is Concerto number 8 in B flat by George Frederick Handel, movement 4. This piece of music is an exciting piece for young players to play, and you can pick this up at any point along the way in your performance during this school year at either sheetmusicplus.com or forestmusic.com. This piece of music is a part of a collection of music that is titled Solos for the Oboe Player, edited by Whitney Tustin. It's published by G. Schirmer. What we're going to do here is just give you just a short example of how you might practice this piece of music to just get started. When you start a brand new piece of music as a beginner, what you don't want to do is play the music from the beginning to the end, but just play short clips of the music. When you take a look at this particular piece of music, it's a good start piece because the beginning of the music is the same as letter D. Letter C has some of the same melodies as the beginning of the music in D, and then letter B and letter A is the balance of the piece. So I'm going to play you just some short clips of the music now, just to show you the order that you might want to practice this to have the most success, because we don't want the beginning player to get frustrated when they're playing at the beginning. So playing it short and a little under tempo works best. So if you have your music, check along with me. You can finger along with your oboe. And I'm going to start off in movement 4, a little bit under tempo at the very beginning, and then I'm going to play the same melody at letter D. The beginning starts off with a forte. If you skip the letter D, it's the same music, but it's a little softer, and it's crescendoing and slowing down at the very end. So skip next to letter D. The next section you want to go to is letter C. Sections of C are the same as the beginning in D that I've just played. So take a look at letter C. If you're not up to playing the trills at the very beginning, you can play the trill section without the trills, or you can play a performance without playing the trills at all. But if you're going to use the trills, you're playing A to B flat for the first trill, and C to D with your little trill key between the first and second key on your right hand on the second trill. That leaves us with section B and D. So at section B, you have a lot of skips in the music, so you want to use your air and push your air up on the lower note as it slides up to the high note. Don't wait and just play on the high note, but just push your air like you're jumping on a trampoline with your air up to the top note. So here's letter B. And after that note, you want to put a little line after that note because you want to break the music, take a breath, and restart at C. And that leaves us with the last section, which is letter A. There are more notes at letter A than any other sections of the music, so we save that to the end. And you might want to play this a little bit slower when you play it. When you come to the first, second, third, fourth, the fifth measure of letter A, you want to play that fingering with regular F, E, F, G, F, G at that section. So here's the last section. Here's letter A. And then the last section of this you would do, and you're practicing, is try to play the beginning through letter A, then A and B, then beginning A, B, and C, and finally the entire piece from A to the end. So good luck to you in all of your practicing and your performances.